welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now firstly, welcome back to Vlogmas. Welcome to Vlogmas day 12. No, it is not day 12. It will be day 13 when you're watching this. So welcome to Vlogmas day 13. Before I get into today's video, I do just want to remind you that I do have a huge Revolution giveaway up at the moment where there's 2 winners. If you have not entered that yet, then go ahead and go and watch that afterwards. I will have it linked down below as well. Make sure you go and enter that because it is closing on the 4th of January. So you've still got quite a bit of time, but enter before you forget. So for today's video, as you can see, I have all of my makeup on, and this is basically going to be a Christmas makeup look collab. And who I'm collaborating with is some of my patrons, not all of them. There are a selected few that are involved, some of my angels. And then we're also collaborating with some of Make Me Up Mrs. Patreon, some of her sexy sausages. So I will leave all of the girls down below who are involved in this video. There is quite a few of us, I believe. And we're all creating this Christmas makeup look where we use a red lip and like a gold eye. So I've kind of gone for the more like neutral eye and bold lip. But I cannot wait to see what the other girls created. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So firstly, we are going to go in with our base makeup, and I'm going to start off with some primer. The primer I've picked is one that I haven't actually used in a while. I used it so much over the first lockdown, and now I've kind of forgotten about it because I have so many more primers. But we're going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I absolutely love this stuff. I honestly don't know why I don't use it that much anymore, but it's a very good product, and I've seen people just use an absolute crap ton of this, but I just go in with a little bit on my areas where my pores are really big, which is like my cheek areas here underneath my eyes, and I go in with it on my chin as well, just to fill in those areas. So for foundation, I thought, well, because we're doing a Christmas makeup look, it's got to be nice and glowy, hasn't it? So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Conceal and Glow foundation. I absolutely love this stuff. It is so good, and the reason I love it is because it's not too like thick and heavy and glowy. It's nice and lightweight, really good coverage, but just doesn't feel really icky. Like, I feel like the Conceal and Hydrate actually ended up selling that one. Conceal Hydrate is really thick and heavy duty, and it just doesn't feel nice, whereas this, for someone who has like a combination skin type, it feels amazing on the skin, and I absolutely love it. I have mine in the shade F2, by the way, if you are like a similar like skin tone and wasn't sure what colour to go for. I'm F2. This is the foundation on. I mean, look at the difference in my skin. Like, the coverage is insane, and it's just got that nice finish where it's not too wet looking. It's just really beautiful and like natural glowy. I can't recommend this enough. It is just so good. It is honestly one of my favourite foundations from Revolution, and that's saying something because I have quite a few of their foundations. So yeah, absolutely love that foundation. Would highly recommend. Now for concealer, I do have a high-end product. Obviously I've got a bit of a mix between high-end and drugstore in here. And I finally have this back in my life. I did did I show this? I did show you this in my November buys. I'm going to be using this today because it's nice and hydrating and good coverage. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Cloud. I think Cloud is the lightest shade, isn't it? It is a little bit pale for me, which, I mean, you know, is quite a revelation because I'm quite pale anyway, but it's fine, we can just bronze up. I will link all of this down below, by the way, if you want to check any of it out, and I'll leave obviously all the girls' YouTube channels who also participating in this collab. This is the concealer on. Again, very full coverage. I absolutely love it. I don't know why I'm talking about every product that I'm using, but yeah, it's just really good. A really nice high-end full coverage hydrating concealer, and you'll need it. For my powder, I'm not actually going to be using a loose powder today. I'm going to be using a pressed one because this one is actually a satin finish, so it will have like a really nice glow to it. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation. I did not realise this was satin when I bought it. I thought it was going to be like a really nice matte full coverage one, but to my surprise I had a shiny face, so I'm going to be using this. It is beautiful, and it has a very high coverage as well, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I don't know if you can quite tell, but I just have a very like subtle glow to my skin, and I absolutely love it. The coverage is insane. Highly recommend this powder if you're looking for a new full coverage one and you don't mind the satin finish. It's just insane. Like, I feel like you can barely see any redness through my makeup right now, and it is insane. So for bronzer, I have a drugstore one. I believe one of Makeup Mrs. Sausages, Teresa, she spoke about this in one of her videos. I think it was her bronzer collection or something. She said it's really good for fair skin, or it might be the contour palette, I can't remember, but this is so good. This is by CYO. I know that they're discontinuing, but I think they're still available at the moment, so I'm going to include this because this is perfect for fair skin, and it's literally the bronzing powder When the Sun Don't Shine in the shade Fair. It's just incredible. I absolutely love it. I've been using it a lot recently. Okay, so I've warmed up my skin, and now we need to chisel out the cheekbones and the nose and stuff like that. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Coca Contour Palette. This is honestly one of my favourite contour palettes, if not my like #1 favourite. I use this almost every single time I do a makeup, and I heavily use this shade down here, which is the light contour shade. Unfortunately, I don't think this is available at the moment. I'm not sure if they've discontinued it, or I'm not really too sure what's going on there, but this is amazing, and if you can get your hands on it, highly recommend it. I got mine off of Depop. I'm pretty sure a lot of people I know got it off of Depop as well, but I honestly cannot stop using it. It's got the perfect contour shade for fair skin. I just absolutely love it. Amazing. Okay, now we've contoured, I'm now just going to quickly spritz my face before we put any highlighter on, and I'm going to use this. This is an absolute drugstore favourite. It's the L'Oreal Shake and Glow. Make Me Up Mister put me on this, and I literally have not gone back to anything else really. This is all, if I want to have glowy skin, I will use this. It is incredible. Now it's time to highlight, and I'm going to use one of my favourite highlighters. This is probably my top three highlighters, and it's Benefit Cookie. Benefit just know how to do a good face product, and Cookie is absolutely incredible. I do actually have, I think, 2 backups of this. I don't think I do actually. I think maybe 1 backup. No, I have got 2 backups. I've got 2 backups. Oh my god. Seriously. How incredible. It's insane. I mean, look at that. It is beautiful. Highly recommend. I know it's expensive, but my goodness, is it worth every single penny. If you can get it in a palette to make up for the fact that you're spending a lot of money, then I would recommend. I don't know if it is available in any palettes though at the minute. I'm not sure, you'll have to look around, but full size version is a must. Next we're on to blush, and this is one that I included in my November favourites because, in all honesty, it's pretty much the only blush I've been reaching for recently because I've fallen in love with it. And it's by Doll Beauty. This is the Pretty Fly blush in the shade Costa de Doll. I actually have another one now in the shade Dollar Day, but this one is just perfect. It's the most beautiful, like, peachy Gorgeous blush. I absolutely love it. Right, we've done our full coverage glowy base, and now I'm going to zoom you in so we can do the eye portion. Next we're going to move on to the brow portion of this video, and I'm just going to be using a brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, again another product I featured in my November favourites because again it's all I've been reaching for, and I don't really use a pencil that much anymore if I can be bothered, but most of the time because my eyebrows are already done, I just put a brow gel through them and they're good to go. Now I have my brows looking good, we're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. Now this is a palette that I honestly haven't used in months. I've had it for ages and it's a high-end palette, you know, like I need to start using it a little bit more, and I absolutely love it. I just haven't had the opportunity to use it again. So because we're doing like gold eyes, I want to do like a neutral look with a pop of gold. So I've picked this palette. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy palette. And we're just going to basically be sticking to these like neutrally warm tones, and then I have an e.l.f. liquid shadow to put like in the middle of my lid for the gold. So we're going to be taking this palette today, which is quite exciting because I haven't used it in quite a while. So firstly I'm going to take this shade here, which is called OG, and I'm going to basically whack that in my crease. And I'm going to take a little bit of this shade, which is that New Yorker shade. I don't want to take too much of it because I don't want it to be too pigmented. And I'm just going to use that to blend out this crease. This is going to be a very simple look, by the way. So next I'm going to take this shade here, which is called 1988, which is a nice dark cool toned brown, and I'm just going to put this on my outer and inner corners. And I'm just going back in with the brush I used for my crease, and I'm just blending that all together. So these are the neutrals like on the lid, and now I'm going to go in with the liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade 24 Karat Gold, and it's a liquid shadow by e.l.f. Cosmetics. Oh, I love this stuff. I literally used one of these the other day when I did like my snowflake look on Instagram, and I just absolutely love it. And I just thought this is a really beautiful gold, and I'm basically just going to plop it in the middle of my lid. Okay, so that is now on my lid. It's pretty much all dried down now. I do just like to let it sit and dry for a little bit because obviously it is a liquid, so it can transfer. But these are the lids done. I'm now going to quickly do my lower lash line, and I think I'm just going to take this 1988 shade again, and just put this all across. I might mix it with OG actually, just so there's a bit of a mixture. And I'm going to put this all the way across. For my inner corner and brow bone, there isn't really like a light enough shade in here for me to use. So I'm just going to go in with my cookie highlighter again, just so we can have like a blinding inner corner and stuff. There we go, and I'm now going to put on some lashes. I'm going to put these ones on by Doll Beauty. I'm not sure what style these are. I think they labelled the lashes differently when they did their mystery bags, because these are in the style DB03, but I don't think they're actually called that. I'm not really too sure. I'll try and see if I can find out. But I wore these ones last night. I wore these ones last night and I really like them. So I'm going to put these on. Ta-da! They are on. I absolutely love these lashes. They're really nice and like natural looking, like they're not too full or long or thick. They're like my perfect lashes, like ones I could generally wear like day to day but also wear like on a night out kind of thing. So I absolutely love them. For my mascara, I'm gonna be using my Essence Lash Princess just because it has like a thin wand. Normally I do my mascara before my lashes, but today obviously I put my lashes on first for you, so I'm now going to put this on. Okay, so the eyes are now complete. I'm now going to zoom you out so we can finish off with the lips. So for my lips, obviously we have to do a red lip, so I just want to quickly line them. This is by a brand called Saint Luxe. This is just like a dark red pencil lip liner. I think I got this in a glossy box a while ago and I've never used it, and I just thought today might as well use it. And then for my lips, obviously we have to do a red lip, so I thought I'd get this bad boy out again. I absolutely love these liquid lipsticks, or lip paints should I say, by Fenty Beauty. They are so good. The only thing about them is they're super liquidy, so you have to be like quite careful to not apply kind of too much. But I absolutely love this shade. I think I used it in a video before. And this is the lipstick on. I absolutely love it. When it dries down, it's like the most perfect liquid lipstick. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend using a lip liner though, because it will get very messy. But yeah, this is my completed Christmas makeup look. I really hope you like it. I cannot wait to see what the other girls have created. And I know this is quite a classical Christmas look. There isn't really anything too jazzy about it, if that makes sense, but I really hope you enjoyed it anyway. I feel like this is more of like a wearable Christmas makeup look rather than like an in-your-face Christmas makeup look, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below, do you wear like makeup like this on Christmas Day? Do you even wear makeup on Christmas Day, or do you go a bit more, you know, bit more out there? I don't know. Let me know down below what type of makeup you wear on Christmas Day, because I would love to know. And that is pretty much it for this video. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the girls that are part of my Patreon and part of Make Me Mrs. Patreon for doing this huge collab for Christmas. It's been really fun and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll obviously leave all the girls linked down below that are involved in this collab, so you can go and watch their videos afterwards. But that's pretty much it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new Vlogmas video. Bye!